Estimates suggest that there are around 150 to 200 trillion dollars around the world.
You don't have anything?
Wants to know if we want to get a drink later.
Maybe if it's happy hour. I'm so broke.
Look at my phone.
Is that a 6 Plus?
Yeah, I dropped it when I did Molly at that music festival in the desert that we all flew to. I'm just too broke to fix it.
Can I get a venti double sea salt mocha chai frappa latte skinny soy chino? Same.
Did you ever question yourself why? Or do you just shrug it off every day since you'll die someday anyway? But why do you live that way? There are ways to escape the rabbit hole. It is very important to track and adjust where your hard-earned money is going. That's why you need to learn budgeting. This allows you to allocate resources, whether to emergency funds, real estate or stock investments, travel savings plan, or whatever your goal is. Jim Rohn's mentor said, "If I had more money, I would have a better plan." Wrong. If you had a better plan, you would have more money. That's right. I don't care if how much you make, you need to budget. Stop helping too much. In emergency situations, you have to put your own oxygen mask first before you help others. Don't neglect your own needs and goals. Don't enable dependence, whether it's your family or friend. Helping others is one of the most rewarding things you can do, but when done excessively, it will drain you in so many aspects. It's essential to find balance where you can offer assistance to others while also taking care of yourself. Stop the blame game. He who blames others has a long way to go on his journey. When we blame others for our problems, it shows that we are not taking full responsibility for our own actions. Blaming others keeps us in a victim mentality, where we feel powerless and external forces like people, society, luck, government are responsible for our difficulties. He who blames himself is halfway there. When we start blaming ourselves, it shows that we are beginning to take responsibility for our role in a situation. Self-blame can sometimes be a sign of self-reflection and accountability, which is a necessary step in personal growth. However, this mindset can also be limiting if it turns into excessive guilt or self-criticism that hinders progress. He who blames no one has arrived. This is the final stage of maturity and personal development. When we reach a place where we don't blame anyone, whether others or ourselves, it shows that we have fully embraced responsibility for our own lives. We accept that we are in control of how we respond to the world, regardless of the external circumstances. This doesn't mean that we ignore problems or injustices, but rather, we focus on what we can change within ourselves and choose how to react. Limit saving and start investing. You're basically sending your money on vacation while you're working 9 to 5. You have to let them work. Invest them too. This is not a get-rich-quick advice. You have to sit and do the research. But saving is important for short-term goals and emergencies. But investing is the key to growing your wealth over the long term. By investing, you take advantage of compound growth and earn higher returns, combat inflation, and have the potential to build wealth faster. You have no discipline. Discipline is about making conscious choices, that align with your financial goals and values, rather than reacting impulsively to external pressures or desires. No matter how much you make, no matter how much you win, if you don't discipline yourself, it will vanish right before your eyes. This is why lottery winners still end up broke. This is why people who inherited large sums of money end up broke. And this is also why 60% of NBA players end up broke. It's not your salary that makes you rich, it's your spending habits. Stop pretending. You need to switch from fear of missing out to joy of missing out. Stop using money that you don't have. Don't drown yourself in debt just so you can post something in your social media accounts. The goal is to be rich, not to look rich. You don't need to impress your real friends. It is more fulfilling to live an authentic and genuine life. Fix your consuming habits. Stop that I deserve this. If you reward yourself for every time you did something good, then there's no surprise why you are in this position. Calm down. If you want to reward yourself, then buy assets that appreciates in value over time. Instead of shoes, jewelries, vehicles, or clothing, why don't you just start buying stocks? Or put something in a down payment for a house someday? You know what Diderot effect is? It's essentially the idea that when you upgrade or buy something new, feel compelled to make other purchases to maintain consistency or enhance the new item, often leading to unnecessary spending. You don't respect $1. Be aware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. Just because it's $1, some think it's useless. But you always start with 1 before you go to 1 million. People who don't respect money don't have any. Ultimately, respecting money is not just about accumulating wealth. It's about using it wisely to improve your life and the life of those around you. Above all these problems, having no time is the worst. You don't have time to read books, you don't have time to listen to podcasts, self-help videos, no time to go to the gym, no time for spirituality. Absolutely don't have time. For what? Yourself. Spending more time with other people's businesses doesn't make you rich. It makes you a living but not a fortune. Spending more time doing the things you hate, like your job, makes you hate yourself more. Spending more time with other people that you hate or you dislike or you don't get along with, rather than spending your time with your own family. That also depletes yourself. You expect God to give you everything, to bless you with everything, but you don't give any of your time to Him. I always do question myself as well. Like, why don't I have this? Why am I still in this position? Why am I not rich at this point? But I always answer myself, I am not yet deserving. So I put time to increase my wisdom, train my body, spend time with my family. I thank God every day. I'm grateful for every day, for everything. And I better myself so that one day I'll be deserving of those blessings. Blessings that I can share, like this video. If you reached this part, thank you. And remember, you will be deserving. Please like and subscribe.